Shrewd News and Reviews, man. We back with another one. It's your boy
Yes,
Rod the Water God. We
it's
got
Ja. And Rob, don't
yeah,
forget, it is Shrewd News and Reviews, but it's
yeah.
also the home of hip hop
Oh
commentary
yeah,
and,
definitely.
and
That's your line.
hip
That's
hop
your line.
news and cultural commentary. Negative
Yes.
Negro news, as
Negative
it's also
Negroes news.
known as. And we're gonna start with addressing DJ Envy because now
Yeah.
Gunplay's wife has gotten involved in the beef between Gunplay and DJ Envy. Before we give some context, what do you think about Gunplay's wife getting involved at all? We saw Rick Ross drag DJ
Yes.
Envy's wife
Listen.
into the beef when he called her, or he invited
Listen.
her to be a pickleball
Yes.
paddle polisher. Now, Gunplay's wife is shooting shots at Envy. Is this a
Check this
is
out.
this a
Yo,
risky
listen.
move or what?
Listen,
Okay,
she needs to be addressing more of the topic. Her daughter was sick. She don't need to be talking about this. She needs to be talking about the EPA has just released a statement that they're allowing more chemicals in our drinking water, and this is
yeah,
causing more children to have effects, problems, and autism is at an all-time high,
listen.
and
I respect that, Bob, but folks don't want to hear about
they
that.
don't want to hear the
They
real.
want to hear the
They just
messy
want to.
stuff. Let's
Okay,
stay in our
let's
lane.
stay
We're
in
in the
our lane.
gutter of
Yeah,
you.
that's what
These
we
are the
really want to
streets of
talk about.
YouTube.
Right.
So we got to stay in our lane. You feel me? But
Right.
that's good
I
that
think
you
she
brought
needs to
that up.
stay in her lane. Yeah, I think she needs to. This ain't the argument you need to be having when your child is, you need to, it's other arguments that she need to be. She need to stay in her
Well,
place.
she got involved after DJ Envy says that Gunplay could be facing 5 years or a fine for recording the phone call that they had where Gunplay threatened to slap Envy. Envy apologized. Gunplay then went to the internet with the story, and it wasn't a good look. We spoke about that in a past
Yeah, we
episode. Y'all
spoke
can look
about
for that.
that.
But she's coming up off of that. She's defending her man, so I understand it. I just think it's tricky when you get your people involved in stuff,
Involved.
and now you're making them public figures, and now they're going to be a target. Now we're going to be talking about your wife. Before we didn't know Gunplay had a
Nope.
wife. She's not a public figure, and now we're discussing her. So it's like you putting them in the public eye, but she might already be out there. From what I hear, Gunplay is on Love and Hip Hop right now. But
Right, but my thing is, and people want to take shots at them for them having a GoFundMe. That's probably how Ross was able to send the paper in. That's
well, we
probably
didn't get to that first, Bob. Let me just
right.
slow you down. Let me give the audience some context who's not up to speed like us, right? Gunplay's fiance responds to DJ Envy claiming recorded phone call broke the law. I'm reading here from allhiphop.com. And DJ Envy, Rick Ross, they began feuding over their car shows in an attempt to diss Ross for allegedly not supporting his friend. Envy brought up the Gunplay GoFundMe campaign, and it was about his hospitalized daughter. We know that. And we reported a story that Gunplay had put a GoFundMe. This is a quote from DJ Envy now, because she was having some problems. If that's your brother, you take care of your brother. Gunplay and his fiance naturally took offense to that. That's where we got the phone call. I'm trying to skip around. We listened to that. I want to get to her addressing the legal concerns. Uh, this is what Envy said. When you record a phone call, I felt like that was chasing something else.
Yeah.
It's against the law to record somebody's phone conversation and not tell them. That's against the law. Envy continues. Florida, that's where we at. Florida is where this happened. And under Florida statute 934.03, secretly audio recording of another individual is a third-degree felony and punishable up to 5 years in prison and a fine. Hey, Bob,
He from the
before we
police. He from
even
the
finish this, I
police
want
on
to
that.
ask you
Yeah.
straight up. Is this some sucker shit that Gunplay recorded DJ Envy? I mean, we're going to be respectful. We love Gunplay. We respect Gunplay. But what's that sucker shit to record the phone call of him apologizing when they're supposed to
In
be?
another situation, right, I would have said, but for the main reason why he wants an apology, a public apology, right, for what he did, that's what makes me where I can't call it sucker shit, because he gonna have something to where if DJ Envy be like, man, I ain't even saying nothing on the Breakfast Club or saying I'm sorry. Now I got this little audio, and it was reported he didn't do it the next day too. So that's only reason why I can say him justifying him doing that, to make sure, DJ Envy hold up on giving him that public apology.
I disagree with that position. I understand that what you're saying is maybe he recorded it for insurance, but I don't know if he gave DJ Envy the opportunity to do the right thing. DJ Envy was out of the office on Monday. He did address the thing. By the time he got a chance to address it, he had already released the thing to the internet. So,
Exactly. You get what I'm
but
saying?
what I'm trying to
So
say
it's
is
like
Envy
I
could have
can't.
he could have apologized publicly without recording the phone call. But I heard your piece on that. I'm gonna go into what the wife is saying.
Right.
She says that she left a comment under a Hollywood Unlocked post, rather. She says that seeing that we were in Kentucky visiting my family on a business phone at that, it's a single party consenting, my love. Nice try, posted Vonche Taylor Morales in the Instagram blog's comment section. How you feel about that? She said, she's in Kentucky. They ain't got to worry about that. What'd you say?
I guess. I mean, too much they can say about that. What she posted after what?
I mean, I guess she's refuting what DJ Envy was saying. He was saying that the Florida DA is calling him, maybe trying to case Gunplay up. And not for nothing, I think it's just worthwhile
Yeah,
to
she
mention
probably
DJ Envy's father is a police officer.
right.
He's
So
a conservative, right wing type of guy from what I see. I don't
yeah,
think
but in
DJ Envy is
Kentucky,
above getting
the law,
Gunplay cased up.
he probably could, but they said they was in Kentucky. So are them rules the same in Kentucky?
Listen. I hear what she's saying, but I know one thing. Vonche ain't no damn lawyer. So Vonche might have said some slick shit under a Hollywood Unlocked post.
Right.
I haven't independently verified or fact checked that claim myself. So
It's
I'm
some
not gonna
sucker
act
shit
like
to
she
me
said
what
some
DJ
slick shit.
Envy doing and trying to pertain it to the law. If that was your dog, like you said before, they were homeboys. So
Were. I think
yeah,
the phone call changed everything.
okay. So
Yeah.
now, even if that though, I think what DJ Envy doing is some sucker shit. If you trying to get the law, you talking about is illegal. Yeah.
Is
But if you
DJ
get the
Envy
law, if DJ
okay?
Envy get the law involved in this, he on some sucker shit.
Okay, I respect that, but let's just keep things in perspective. DJ Envy is claiming that the DA is calling him. Gunplay is the one who told the whole world that he recorded a phone call unbeknownst to DJ Envy. So I don't know if that's DJ Envy trying to get him cased up. DJ Envy
Okay.
might be the one factor standing in the way of this nigga getting cased up. I
Right. I
honestly
hope
think
he is that. I hope he
I,
stay that way and keep it solid, bro. I hope he
I
don't.
think Gunplay is possibly trying to get a fleshy storyline for his love and hip hop
Of
appearance. This
course.
whole thing, because
Yeah,
it
it's
was
good
doing a little
publicity
bit too
for him.
much.
Mm-hmm.
It was
It's
doing
good
it in my
publicity for
opinion.
them.
I respect both of these guys. I like them both. Gunplay got good music. DJ Envy is a good businessman for the
Do you
most
feel
part.
like what Gunplay did was some sucker shit?
Yeah, I didn't like that. Nah, I think that was some sucker shit. I feel like I could tell Gunplay man to man. You know what I'm saying? He might want to fade, but I would tell him man to man, like, yeah, that was sucker shit. If that's your homeboy
That
and
ain't his
y'all trying to
homeboy,
work it out.
bro. Like I get
Listen,
what you
okay, you don't
saying.
have to believe that it's his homeboy. We don't have to keep on arguing over that. We don't know. You don't believe it's his homeboy. I believe they had a relationship enough to that they got on the phone. I'm
Right.
saying that if they were cordial enough to get on the phone with each other and be trying to work it out verbally, it was some sucker shit to record the phone call and put it on the internet. That's whack. A lot of conflicts don't get resolved the way they supposed to because Negroes want to put everything on the internet. If you want to work something out with most niggas that we know in the hip hop community right now, they end up screaming at a damn phone on live, talking about what they gonna do. You ain't really like that. This happened before. It never gets to the grown man level where I felt like they were headed. And it seemed like it was going good until the whole threatening the slap thing, and then we're getting a conversation on the internet. He clowned up the whole situation, if you ask me. So I definitely think he took a loss for recording the phone call. Now he got his wife getting involved in it. I don't think that's a good move either. We don't want people taking shots at this man's wife.
Yeah, but
You
you
know
got
what
to
I'm saying?
think what are they in the business for? They in the business of loving hip hop. They in the business of content, people watching what they see. We see how
Well,
it goes on YouTube.
well,
Like
if you
we know
looking
what
at it,
time it is.
listen, if you
Like
looking at it from that angle, if we're just
you know
if
what
we're
time it
just
is.
tap
You know what
dancing
time.
and putting on clown shoes and showing our teeth so we could get likes and views and stuff like that, hey, go crazy, do whatever you got to do to glorify ignorance. But if we're talking about how things should be handled, because
Right.
we said this cultural commentary, right? So
Yeah.
I'll talk about the culture. I'm saying some
Yeah.
shit we need to get better at, and that's one of it. Conflict resolution is a way
Right.
better way that they could have handled that verbally. That it seemed like DJ Envy was mature enough to go there, and Gunplay kind of derailed the whole shit with how he's handling it.
Yeah. But DJ Envy said, "Hey man, look, it was a great conversation at the end." So I believe that you know
That's another thing.
Gunplay
He
tried to
edited the
finesse the
phone call.
situation. Of course, I
Yeah.
feel like Gunplay tried to finesse the situation in the best interest of whatever he got going on.
And
So
that there's some
that's the
ethical
YouTube
problems with
streets. I
that. I
get
don't
you.
think
That's
it's
it. Could
cool.
be, but it's YouTube streets. We see with what Whack 100 and Diego. What's the Diego guy? People
Yeah.
set up. Look,
Sharp,
everybody
wag or
sharp,
sharp.
sharp. It's been reported that people are like is trying to just gain attention to gain fame, money,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah.
They use
So
they
I
use this
mean,
stuff.
so y'all let us know what y'all think. Was this really good marketing on Gunplay's part? Should he have done this to get a public apology? He shouldn't have waited for maybe Envy to give him a public apology. He had to show everybody how he stands on business. Was he right, or is it some sucker shit to record a phone call with somebody that you're supposed to be cool with? Y'all let us know. Is this
Yeah,
different from what we saw Hassan and Whack 100 doing, or is this a situation where Gunplay was justified? Y'all let us know.
for real.
And if y'all a lot of y'all be some lawyers and stuff, let us know, man. Are you even allowed to do that? Could you get away with it if you record a phone call in another state? Let us know. Enlighten us. We're still gonna stay on DJ Envy though, because I mean, it's a lot going on with this young man.
Teacher Envy said the DA hitting him.
Yeah. Uh, Another thing that now
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over to I got this got brought to my attention from Chick Smooth as a matter of fact. It was Joe Budden's comments about DJ Envy and the flipping New Jersey scam. If anybody doesn't know
Right.
about the flipping New Jersey scam, that's a gentleman named Cesar Pena, and him and DJ Envy was in cahoots with some real estate stuff, and all of a sudden, uh, people are saying that they lost their money. It's one person claiming that Cesar stole 500K. It's another person say that they lost $1 million, and Tony the Closer. Look for him on Instagram. He has a lot to say about Cesar Pena and him being a scammer. He says he got 20 properties in foreclosure. And Cesar Pena is a guy who's been around for a minute. He came on the scene around 2018, and he provides guidance. According to allhiphop.com, he provides guidance to people like Snoop, Nori, Fetty Wap, and French Montana. So I guess Joe Budden's position is DJ Envy bears some of the responsibility for introducing us to this guy. Like, we wouldn't have even known who dude was if it wasn't for DJ Envy. Now, before I play the audio from Joe, you had a similar sentiment about that, correct?
Yeah, yeah, you was backing him on when we talked about it the last time. I felt like, yeah, Envy, like that's why I feel like being shrewd and understanding that these guys could still be in cahoots. Like you don't know that he just covering up for Caesar as well, DJ Envy. But that was my perspective. We don't
Yeah,
know, like, but we gotta hold them accountable because you putting them out there. You got to do the due diligence on
fair,
checking and vetting before
fair.
you putting other people on. In my opinion.
Fair. I mean, just like we saw Shaq getting cased up for promoting some kind of crypto pump and dump thing. We saw Kim K get caught up in something like that. Mayweather got caught up in some stuff like that. People might get mad. I've even seen Nipsey Hussle promoting some scammy stuff before, so I think that it happens.
No, get it off Nip.
I'm just being real, but let's hear what Joe Budden said. Let's hear what Joe Budden said.
Joe said,
"Who the fuck is Caesar? Short, fat guy. Nobody knew. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Nobody knew who Caesar was. Envy took this nigga to every auditorium that he could get that was vacant. Envy shouted that nigga on the #1 morning show or #2, whatever, on his platform for years and years and years.
True.
Envy did that. Envy made the blogs of this nigga in broken down houses saying, yo, we could flip this and sell it for this. And Envy did that. That's nothing to do with Caesar. All of that is what Envy did.
Got it.
So now you want to tell me that Envy did not use his platform's power, likeness, and resources to funnel people towards Caesar? That is exactly what he did. I'm not saying that he knew what Caesar was doing, but you 100% funneled more people to Caesar than would have ever been to Caesar. I don't want to hear all of this. I didn't know. I didn't do. Get the fuck out of here. You on the hook, buddy.
Okay.
It's funny. He just said that DJ Envy might not have known, but then he, in the next breath, says that.
No, he said you want to say it don't matter if you say you didn't know. Like you I'm taking it as you're with the plan because you ain't finna do all of that without doing your due diligence. Envy is a smart enough guy, bro. It's people not gonna say he ain't no sucker like that to where you just
all
going.
Right. So let me let him finish.
You on the hook?
Gotta vet your people, I guess.
Yeah. Damn right you do. Shit.
Gotta vet them.
Goddamn right you do.
Because now look, they talking about 8 figures. It's people are coming out. People are coming out, and it's gonna fall on his shoulders.
8 figures.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
okay.
Now I don't think anybody expects.
Now,
I think it's a game.
I think that you have a point. We trust DJ Envy. A lot of people out there do anyway. We invite him into our homes, our phones, our cars, our dinner table, and we listen to these interviews. And a lot of people decided that they're going to mess with this guy because they admire DJ Envy. They want to emulate him. They hear him talking about real estate and he has these nice cars and all the jewelry. And they say, I want to be on DJ Envy's level. So DJ Envy gives them some advice to pull themselves out of poverty. And the guy that you put them on to ends up being a scammer. And people are losing their life savings. Maybe you could laugh off a little bit of money that you made with the guy. You know, it's not going to impact your life, but maybe this is just destroying somebody else financially. So in some way, I think he does bear some responsibility. But I will say this. In DJ Envy's defense, he could be a victim too. Right?
Nobody don't want to hear that though.
Okay, well, I'll let you talk. I just can I say my point of view?
Go ahead.
That's okay. He might have been duped too. I'll give you a good example. One of the people that's coming at DJ Envy is Tony the Closer, and he's saying all of this stuff about Cesar Pena. But Tony the Closer at one point was working with the guy Jay Morrison, and Tony the Closer ended up turning around and exposing Jay Morrison for scams, right? But at one point they were together throwing an event where they were giving away $100,000. So that's a clear example how one of the people that's accusing DJ Envy of steering people towards a scammer, he did the same exact thing. He was steering people towards a scammer. So we got to see how DJ Envy moves. Another person who was steering people towards a scammer, I have to say, is Joe Budden. Now, I'm not saying that it's right because everybody's doing it. That's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to say that we all, players mess up sometimes too. You know, I understand that some people could believe some things that are not true. Joe Budden platformed RZA Islam on December 17th, 2022. It's a show titled Inspirational Flow. And he even brought up the fact that RZA Islam is on a government list of 12 other names for spreading the most anti-vax information. This guy has a lot of homophobic stuff, a lot of anti-Semitic stuff, but let's stay on the big scams. He's currently in court. They're still trying to select the jury. He's in court for a medical insurance scam that was ran out of the World Literacy Crusade, which is a front for the Church of Scientology. Joe Budden was on his show doing a lot of meat riding of RZA Islam. I was offended by that. I felt the same way. People are looking at your platform because they're interested in your insights. They think you're a smart guy. You're an important voice in hip hop. So for you to put a scammer on there like RZA Islam, I thought it was weak. Getting back to Envy, and I'll close it up here.
Scammer.
Envy ain't the first time the man had a scammer on there. He had Brother Polite on his show too. People might get mad at me when I say Brother Polite is a scammer, but he is. And he was on the Breakfast Club several different times. So if we're going to hold DJ Envy accountable, if we're going to put him on the hook, we got to put everybody on the hook, because the question I want to ask is, why is the hip hop community so gullible? Why do we have so many scammers on these talk shows and on these platforms preying on us? It's happening all over the place. It's not
it's not just right. That's what I'm saying. But our point is, it's a difference from when you are looking like you boosting somebody, looking like you got something into it, like what Joe Budden said. You taking them to different. When you just bringing somebody on your show is one thing, but when you are just bringing this guy around and you having them meeting different people and just blowing them up, you hold a way bigger responsibility from what Joe Budden is saying. Now, if somebody comes on your show and they just talking, no, that's different. I ain't saying that. You ain't inviting them and saying, yo, bro, check out my boy Caesar, man. He got the real estate. Hey, you ain't going to no events and introducing them to everybody. They ain't doing that. So what you saying, I feel like is two totally different situations that you can put together, but I don't think they was doing that what this guy was doing with Caesar.
Did DJ Envy break the law?
He could have. It depends on it. This is where investigations and researchers have. I haven't done that, but I'm saying it's against the law. If you tell somebody,
you just said you don't know if it's against the law, but now you're gonna tell me it's against the law.
I'm gonna tell you what's against the law as far as SEC standards. When you tell people to buy, sell, or trade, it is you have to let them know if you are being paid on the back end on promotion. You got to let them know that. So he ain't let nobody know that.
I'm not so sure about that. He definitely let people know that they was in business together.
Okay.
He said that. Matter of fact, I thought it was interesting that he said that him and Cesar Pena had a school together. That's the second scamming ass nigga with a school that y'all was promoting on the Breakfast Club, because the other nigga who I think is a scamming ass nigga, I hate to
bro,
Umar Johnson. Look, Umar Johnson. That's another
ain't much
nigga.
For you to label somebody a scammer, huh? Go ahead.
This is how I feel, bro.
Got you.
Now, because every blog ain't picking it up, you ain't gonna believe me because I'm a black guy, right? That's why you don't want to believe me. But Chicks School and Joe Budden tell you a nigga a scammer. Oh, you all against him, but I tell you a nigga a scammer. I'm just, it don't take much for me. But what I'm trying to say is, DJ Envy has promoted two scamming ass niggas who talk about they got a school. DJ Envy said that he invested in the school with Cesar Pena and he ain't seen the money back yet. So I feel like he's telling
believe
me,
that.
like, look,
hold on, wait. So hold on.
Listen.
No, let me give you some game. Give you some game. Well, this is what people like this is going to do. Okay, when they realize the ship is falling, now what they do is they claim themselves to be a victim, because now the sale now is to make you look at them as, yeah, man, he got me too. Yeah, man, he owed me money.
And that can't be true.
Listen, no, listen. I'm saying it can be, but I'm saying shrewd people, this is a great defense for the people. If I'm down 8 figures, if I know it's 8 figures that's coming at me, like, look, man, we done been robbed, bro. This is millions. A defense would be, right? Yeah, he robbed me too. He owed me money. Okay, this is a defense to get me up off of the hook.
Listen,
So
let me
y'all
ask
can
you
go
this.
at this guy. He got me.
Yeah,
Like you
I
said.
get what you're saying. Let me ask you this: have you ever recommended somebody, like a scam to somebody, to your friends or family or something? Have you ever done that?
A scam.
Yeah.
I've got caught up in when I was a kid. I got caught up in like what it is, a multi-level marketing. You know, I ain't get
Okay.
nobody to sign up though.
Okay.
But what I'm
But
saying
you
is,
tried to put them onto it though.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So you ain't,
yeah.
in my position, in my opinion, you ain't no different than DJ Envy, nigga. You
How?
put somebody onto some bullshit, and I could say that I don't know if you
I
got
ain't
paid
put
or
them
not.
on.
Look,
Right.
I
I
don't
ain't
know
put
if you
them
got
on.
paid or not. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
told them about it. They
Yeah, I
wouldn't have
told
known
them
about
about
the
it.
shit unless you told them about it. And I could say
Mm-hmm.
that, you know what? You was in on it. There was something cynical going on, but I know your character, so I wouldn't go out there and jump out there like that.
No.
But
I
I
told
don't
them
know.
about it. I was in on it. If I told them about it, at that point, if I'm producing it, I know I'm taking that. I'm taking accountability. I said it was a
Okay,
scam. I didn't
so
know though. But what I'm
I'm
saying is,
okay.
yeah,
If you could take the credit for it. All I'm trying to say is y'all niggas is on the same level. If that's how strict you gonna be with it, you gonna have to be strict with your own self. Cause we all could be duped. I've been fooled before. It's a lot
yeah.
of niggas out there with courses online right now duping people. So everybody who's feeling like, oh, DJ Envy should have known, ask yourself a question: have you ever been duped before? And have you ever recommended some shit that you eventually realized was not on the up and up? Just to keep
Okay,
things balanced, though, the
okay.
guy Cesar
You
Pena
got your Johnny
flipping New
Cochran
Jersey.
on.
What were you saying?
I said you got your Johnny Cochran on for envy, boy. But go ahead, I
I'm
get you. You can
not
run
really.
that.
I'm just trying
That's
to
a
get
good
to.
one. No, yeah, that's a good angle. I'm saying that's great. It's a great angle that you can release his, that
Well,
pressure.
thank you, sir. I'll continue here. This is the statement from Cesar Pena, the guy from flipping New Jersey. He says, I was not going to address this on social media because this platform is used to tear people down, and I've always wanted to use my platform to inspire. I'm already feeling a little bit, but let's hear him out. However, the fact that I am being dragged on lives and posts doesn't bother me at all because I know who I am and who I'm not. The thing that bothers me is my wife, the mother of my child, is being verbally attacked. The bigger issue here is my business partner and friend DJ Envy is being brought into something he has nothing to do with. He has
Right.
never given any money to do any real estate deals with me, nor has he been party to any deals, negotiations, nor partnerships that I have had with investors that have invested in real estate with me. Him, his family, nor his reputation should be pulled into dealings he was never involved in.
Well, from DJ Envy said they were involved in the deal. They had a partnership deal. So now this ain't adding up to me. It's like, okay, at first you said on here, you said that DJ Envy said that they are partners. You said that. You said that he said it on the show. Now this guy is saying,
I said that.
you just said that. We can review the tape. You can listen it. You said on the
Listen,
show.
slow down. Get out of
Go
lawyer
ahead.
mode. I'm just asking what you said. I'm trying to understand
Okay.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying that I said that, right?
Yeah. You said that
I
DJ Envy
want to be clear.
expressed that he
I
was
want to
a
be clear.
partner.
We watched the interview
Right.
where DJ Envy himself said to Tony to Closer that we were in uh partnership when buying the school. I put some money into a school. We watched DJ Envy say that. So I'm saying that I got that from DJ Envy's mouth. Okay.
Right, but this guy is
Clear.
saying he was never given any money to do any real estate deals with me, nor has he been a party to any deals, negotiation, nor partnerships that I have had with investors that have invested in real estate with me.
Yeah, he's saying that he didn't give Envy any money to do the deal, but if you're involved in the deal, you are doing it to get money. I don't know if the shit don't add up. The shit don't add up. I'm not DJ Envy's PR.
Does it add up to
like
you?
that.
Does
To
what
me?
he's saying add up to you to what DJ Envy's talking about?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't done a whole lot of fact checking on this. I'm just listening to both parties of it. I'm
You
saying
ain't
at
gotta
this
be
point,
how you feel, right? Just be
I'm saying at this point, it's up in the air. I don't have enough evidence to think that DJ Envy did anything nefarious. I laid it out. I said that he been promoting people who are scammers before. I don't know if he seems, you think that DJ Envy is this like cunning type of guy.
I never said that. I'm saying it could be possible that they could be in cahoots, that you have to have that and people will be in defense.
Okay, let me clarify. You said that it's possible they could be in cahoots. I said that it's possible too. I just don't know. I don't see any smoking gun that's saying that DJ Envy was doing something willingly to scam people. What I did say is I see a pattern of DJ Envy looking like he's being fooled. I don't think that he's a guy who's above.
I don't think he's right. I don't think
you could think what you think. That's what I think. So I don't know. You saying this don't add up. I'm saying that we're getting conflicting accounts. We're getting conflicting accounts. This guy saying that Envy ain't have nothing to do with nothing. Joe Buttons is saying that you was in on it. You had something to do with it. You feel the same way. I'm saying I don't really know.
All right, so listen, we want to know what y'all think, man, in the comment section. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this, man. For real.